Hello everyone, welcome to the Lynbrook 2.0, 3.0, I forget at the moment, but I'll have it updated in the title. Lynbrook / Valley Stream Summit. So, if you've been following the Summit series for a while, our last summit, let me get better lighting, I am so sorry, that's better. I think the hat will do some justice. So our last summit was back in July of last year. We took a look at the brand new Moynihan Station. In terms of what I'm going to do for the remainder of this year, I'm just going to keep a light schedule. I am planning to do the new Elmont Station, UBS, sometime next month. And I'm planning to also go back to Floral Park to take a look at that situation. And the big announcement officially in December, given that, no matter what happens in the election, sounds like Delaware is on hold till 2023 at the moment. So therefore, this December, I will be going to Grand Central Madison. Yes, I cannot wait to see that project finally completed at the end of this year. So, those are the quick announcements we're going to make. Now, today, we are revisiting the Lynbrook train station, and we're going to go to Valley Stream afterwards. Now, why are we doing two stations today? Just like how we're going to be doing Floral Park and UBS sometime next month. Well, that is because Lynbrook has seen a lot of dramatic changes since the last time I've been here before COVID. And Valley Stream, it's been brought to my attention that there are some issues over there. But I do think that Floral Park is in more of a dire need, along with Hollis right now on the Long Island Railroad network, just from personal experience. Maybe Babylon needs platform replacement. That's pretty much it. So, we're going to take a look at these two stations today. I'm currently on Broadway right now. Nice Bus actually changed the N25 route. We used to make the right on Merrick Road, but for whatever reason they changed the route, and I'm at an undisclosed location here in Lynbrook, literally about a block away from the train station. So what we're gonna do right now, and let me put my hat on because the sun's just bothering me. I mean, they did say today the rain was supposed to stop, and the sun's just coming out quickly today, wow. So I'm on my way to the train station here in Lynbrook, and we're gonna take a look at it. My plan afterwards is I'm going to grab lunch at Vincent's Pizza, really good pizza shop here in Lynbrook. Then I'm going to take the N4 bus to Valley Stream and take a look at that station. So, without further ado, let's get right to Lynbrook, LIRR, revisiting the station. Okay, so we're on Broadway right now, and let's just go in this parking lot for a second. And as you can see here, I am noticing a lot more cosmetic changes here at Lynbrook. It is amazing. So, to give you a complex of where I used to get off on the N25, this is where I used to always get off. Right around here. This was where the N25 used to stop. Somewhere around here. Oh, look at that. A Gilling makes an appearance. 2016 makes an appearance. So, yes, so again, we're on Broadway and Langdon Place. Again, this is where I always used to get off the N25 before COVID. But a little up the road, I did notice that the driver let me off here. And this is where I got off, I think. Somewhere around here. I think this is where the driver made his last stop. Let's just take a quick look. Yeah, so now I think they're picking up passengers somewhere around here, if I am correct. So I might take a look at that later on my own time because it is on the way to Vincent's anyway. So the platform is this way, but we want to take a look at the elevator to see if that also got a cosmetic change. So if you don't remember, sometime back in 2018, when Philip Bang just was named president of the Long Island Railroad, the people in this village were complaining about how bad the condition of this station was. And in my honest opinion back then, I thought this was tolerable, but the people got what they want down here in Lynbrook. They got a brand new train station. In fact, they even got brand new KV lines over here. And I've actually been noticing that in Rockville Center. I've actually had off-camera moments where I've been in Rockville Center with my parents, and they think the train station platform is small at Rockville Center. They've seen it for themselves. What happened was we've actually driven by it. We don't get out of the car. We go in the parking lot past Golden Reef Diner. And I told them the platform at Lynbrook, it's much bigger than, you know, that. So I do want to take a look in the waiting room for a second. Let's take a look. Take a look in the waiting room. Let's take a look. So here are our hours. Oh, so Ticket Book's only open one day a week. Here are your waiting room hours at Lynbrook. We have air conditioning today, so we're gonna keep quiet. So at least they put this here, telling people that masks are now optional. So benches still look the same. Not really that much of a noticeable change here. Before they renovated the station, I remembered there used to be...
The 11:16 train to Babylon will arrive in 7 minutes on track A2.
So imagine, let's say if I was going out east today, I would be completely out of luck if I didn't take the bus. So, okay, here we go. Benches still look the same. Probably gonna come back in here to use the restroom on my off time, but yes, we're gonna look for the elevator, and we're gonna take that upstairs in just a second because this is an ADA compliant station. The elevator is supposed to be around here somewhere, but we'll look for it in just a bit. So we do have another stairwell up there, but again, we are gonna look for the elevator and get on board that in just a second. I literally forgot where the elevator was. I literally forgot because it's been a while since I've been at the station. By the way, I want to mention something that September is actually National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Well, September is National Suicide Prevention Month, excuse me, because I'm too busy trying to look for the elevator. But this number, I have called it. They actually do pick up the phone, surprisingly, because if you dial 1-800-273-8255, I found the elevator, or if you dial the new 988 phone number, they put you through a 30-second wait time. My word of advice, if you're really in distress, just hit the number 0. So with that out of the way, we're going to take a look at the elevator at Lynbrook. Okay, so this is the phone number just in case, because I have to give it to the president of Accessibility of Passengers United. So he requested that I take a look at the elevators both at Lynbrook and Valley Stream, so I'm fulfilling his request today. Christopher D. Greif. So this is the elevator here at Lynbrook. I believe this is brand new. The lighting looks brand new in this elevator, from what I'm noticing. Okay, here we go. The platform at Lynbrook. And I'm definitely noticing this is definitely a brand new canopy. Wow. Look at that. This is a brand new canopy here at Lynbrook. Now, we're not going to go to the other side. I don't think that side has an elevator, unless I could be wrong. I'd have to figure that out. Oh, okay, the other elevator's there. Okay, so I'll go there. We'll take a look at that elevator in just a bit. Okay, so I'll take the other one down later on. But yeah, I mean, they did put new signs. Definitely some new signs. I'm gonna definitely take a picture of this. And what I'm already noticing is this. This is just brand new paint job. Brand new. And if the wind gets in the way, I do apologize. That's out of my reach. So that's what you get for being on the South Shore. But yeah, I've been in Rockville Center too many times this summer. All right, so the train to Babylon is coming soon. Now, I'm not heading out east today. I'm staying here in Lynbrook. But I'm hoping on my birthday, they're going to keep the 11:16 train, because then I can always take a plan B if needed to get down here. So I'm going to figure that out as I go along on my birthday. But let's hope Nice Bus doesn't screw me over, because I'll mention on the way here, I almost missed the 10:21 a.m. bus at Long Island Jewish, because that was a problem. If I missed that bus today, then I would have had to wait 20 minutes in New Hyde Park. I was in no mood today. I really wanted to show you guys this station today. So obviously you could tell, no more wooden ties anymore. These are concrete ties. They've been here for a while, because that was bought up by Phil Eng. Hey, look at that. Woo! Look at that. Now remember, that's a Babylon train that just left Rockville Center. That train right now is going directly to Jamaica. So let's go in the waiting room. I want to show you for a sec. So, the waiting room, they put the USB chargers in here. They did replace the seats, so that's some good news. Wanted to get out of there quickly because there was a homeless person sleeping in there. Where is Nassau County Police when you need them? All I'm just going to say is I thought the county executive was going to be tough on crime, but apparently it's just a fabrication. So anyhow, back on topic. Lead car on the 11:21 a.m. train to Babylon is 7778. That's the lead car. So we're going to watch this train pull out. Now again, if I was going to Massapequa Preserve, this would have been my train. But thankfully, I'm staying here in Lynbrook today. So we're going to watch this train depart. And then we're going to take the elevator downstairs in just a bit. Now I'll take the next elevator. I'm going to watch the train depart. Yes, so here we go. M7 is now departing here at Lynbrook to Babylon. Now, I will mention as the train's departing, once it goes through, there we go. So I think that's 12 cars. As you can hear, that is the noise at the third rail. That's the third rail right there. That's how electric rail works. But my next point is, each hour you get one train east to Babylon, one train south to Long Beach. Oh boy, I think we have a delay on the Babylon branch right now. Oh, never mind. It's only 11:17. That's odd. By the way, if anybody from Lynbrook can explain to me what this is in the description below, I'd like to know what this is. Are they doing some kind of construction work over here? Because this is getting very suspicious. Also, I want to mention another reason why I was getting out of the waiting room very quickly. Oh boy, it was so hot in there. I felt like I was going to pass out. Boy, I'm telling you, that's what happens. So in about the next 25 minutes, there will be a southbound train to Long Beach coming through. So obviously, if I was going to Wendy's, I would be going to the one in Seaford and I would have been on the train. But obviously, again, that's a whole different story. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at this elevator here. So that was platform A. Now we're going to take a look at platform B. Wonder what's going on. I can't get the door to close. Oh boy, this one's closing very slowly. Okay, here we go. Now it's moving normal. Okay, so again, that was elevator A. Now we are in elevator B. Okay, so here we go. I'm assuming this is where the train to Long Beach is going to come through. So here we are on platform B, and this is a much better view of Sunrise Highway. And obviously, TCBY makes a cameo. Okay, so maybe we'll do a take 2 of the platform, of the waiting room platform, but I'm gonna definitely take the elevator down because it's just so overwhelming to, take those steps because they're so steep. I could barely walk on them. I mean, it could be worse. Imagine going to Hollis. You have no choice but to take the steps. And those are the worst steps in my entire life I have ever taken. I felt intimidated. I felt I was scared and, Okay, so they are acknowledging the other things, so let's take a look to see if the waiting room does have... Okay, somebody is in there. Okay. So here's take 2. Do this again.
11:24.
So again.
Train to Penn Station will now arrive on track B2.
Oh boy, we're gonna have a platform shuffle here. So everybody on that platform who's waiting for the train is now gonna have to come on this one. But anyhow, USB chargers. You can charge your phone. Here's an example.
Train to Penn
Brand new
Station
benches.
will arrive in 5 minutes on track
So again,
B2.
they've definitely made a lot of improvements. Thankfully, there was a normal looking guy in that waiting room, but it was so hot in there. See, that's the one thing. Like, let's take a look inside for a sec. This is the only flaw with the station. There's no air conditioning. There's no heat. So, I mean, maybe in the winter, to stay warm, you could be in there, but, that's a major problem. I mean, if you're doing that, then I don't know. Yeah, look at that. That's the homeless guy that I encountered in there. So, as I said, Bruce Blakeman can be all talk, but he's no action. There's no MTA police. There's no Nassau County police. Funny enough, I actually saw Nassau County police at Franklin Hospital while I was on the N25. So go figure that out.
Due to track work, track B1 is out of service.
Okay. Well, that's interesting enough. I'd like to find out when the next train to Long Beach is coming. So here we go. Next train to Long Beach is now going to be coming at 11:45. And as I've just noticed, the same passengers who were just on this platform are now on this platform and now have just had to shuffle on over here. So I am going to wrap this up right now. I really gotta use the restroom. So that's gonna do it here at Lynbrook. Definitely a lot of changes since the last time I've been here. I'm very impressed. Now, is Valley Stream gonna get the improvements? Only time will tell. So coming up next, we are gonna go to Valley Stream and see how that situation's transpiring over there. Before we take a look at Valley Stream, we're now gonna watch a quick video from News 12 that shows the elected officials, the Nassau County Executive, and here we go, I wanna go this way, and the mayor of Valley Stream talking about how bad supposedly Valley Stream is. And one more note, look at this. So 1938 the tracks were elevated, wow. So without further ado, here's the News 12 video, and then we will immediately take a look at Valley Stream for ourselves.
Shameful. That's what the mayor of Valley Stream is saying today about the conditions of the LIRR station in the village, and he and other Nassau leaders are demanding the MTA make improvements. News 12's Tama Ponton is at the train station in Valley Stream. And Tama, what are the conditions like out there?
These conditions here, Joe, are almost exactly what the mayor is describing. Take a look with us here. We're at the base of the escalator here, and right next to it, you can see rust, you can see peeling paint. As we go up this beam here, you see the exposed concrete, this rebar. The mayor says with congestion pricing on the horizon, more people in this community will be pushed to use the train, and they should not have to navigate deplorable conditions, he says, to do so.
Every day we have concrete, some kind of slime oozing down, falling on people and cars on a daily basis. On some of our overpasses, so much concrete has fallen, you can see the rebar that's put up there to hold the concrete in place.
Now, the issues that the mayor says must be fixed include dangerous crumbling concrete, rusting metal, peeling paint, and weakened overpasses with pieces of concrete falling on commuters and vehicles on a daily basis.
Okay, we're now at Valley Stream, and this is, I have to say, much better parking situation here compared to, I guess, Lynbrook in one sense. There's a little bit more availability, I guess. So we're gonna go to the elevator in just a bit. We have a train here. I don't know what this is about. I just saw it pulling in when I got off the N4 bus. Well, I had about an 8-minute walk to get over here from where I was on Franklin Avenue. So we're gonna make our way and take a look at Valley Stream. So far I am noticing that this definitely does look like the old Lynbrook station before the renovations. I am noticing that. And no surprise that Valley Stream has its own municipality, given that the mayor was the one complaining about this too. So, first of all, let's acknowledge that we have this. What is this, you may be wondering? Well, this is the board over here. And I'm gonna maybe take the West Hempstead train since I don't really want to be waiting around here that much longer. So there might be the West Hempstead train on that track, so I might get on board in just a second. So let's take a look at the waiting room. Because as I said, I don't understand what the county executive is talking about. This is fine. I mean, look at this. the waiting room is fine. You know, this isn't that bad. So, what? I agree with Christopher Crife. This needs a cleanup. Not a major rehab like Lynbrook got. I mean, really? Yeah, I mean, maybe the pillars could get done. I mean, this looks a little rusted, but compared to Floral Park, this is a much better outlook for the station. So I'm gonna go look for the elevators in just a second. They should be around here somewhere. Okay, so this is the elevator at Valley Stream. So here we go. Definitely a good elevator. Definitely reminds me of the other elevators I've seen along the Babylon branch, but just a quick note that these trains over here do not, repeat, do not go to Babylon. They only go to West Hempstead. They go to, where else do they go to? Right. They go over to the Far Rockaway line, which splits off right there. So that's the Far Rockaway track. This track does go to Babylon, but again, Babylon trains do not stop. So again, this is not a bad station. As I said, I don't understand what the hoopla is. Oh, we need it to be revamped like Lynbrook. Well, maybe Bruce Blakeman's in his own little la-la land, because the problem is, what am I noticing? Nothing. Nothing. Bruce Blakeman again is making complete hoopla. Look at this. I know I hate to call out elected officials, but what's the major complaint here? What, no USB charging points, Bruce Blakeman? Sorry. Bruce, look at this. You can charge your phone here. Floral Park needs more help than this station does. Unbelievable. Hoopla. Hoopla. Sorry, sir, I'm doing a video. I just don't get it. I just really do not understand what is Bruce Blakeman and the mayor of Valley Stream complaining about. This is fine. This is a very safe station. And look, you even got a memorial over here. We don't get that in Floral Park. I know I'm complaining, but my goodness, I should have listened to Chris Crife. I mean, really? What crack side? This is nothing. Yeah, and I'm waiting for the West Hempstead train because I'm going to make my way over to Hempstead soon. And I'm going to reload my Metro card at Hempstead Transit Center. And then I'm going to get the first train out to Queens Village. Because I'm not in any mood to deal with traffic congestion today. Because if I go to Jamaica, here's the problem. I'm going to be out of luck. So I'm better off figuring out how to get the N15 or the N3132. I don't care if I'm not really in a hurry to get home today. I'm not. Sorry, but I'm not dealing with traffic congestion. I know Senor Jamaica Avenida doesn't realize that. I'm calling him out by that, but you know, I'm going to quote a disco song that Bruce Blakeman might know. It's a shame to complain, you got to have a lot more love. Even my parents know that song. So Bruce, you really don't know what you're talking about, because this is fine. This is nothing. This is deja vu of what Lynbrook used to look like before COVID. So when we go to Floral Park next month, you're going to see a big world of difference compared to this, because I just don't understand what Bruce Blakeman is even talking about. I really don't understand. So, does this look good? Canopies look fine? Yeah, they look fine. As I said, the underground just needs a little TLC, that's all. You don't need a major station revamp like Lynbrook. I'm sorry, but I know I'm gonna get slack for saying that, but if anybody needs a major station revamp, it's 2 stations on the complete Long Island Railroad network. It's Hollis and then Floral Park. That's it. Those are the 2 stations right now on the entire Long Island Railroad network that need help. Alright, so we're gonna wrap up this video here at Lakeview today, and as I said, you know, like I said in Valley Stream, and I'm gonna flip my camera over to give a point here. So like I said in Valley Stream, you know, I am so disappointed with Bruce Blakeman. You know, this station needs a lot of work. It's overdue. With that hoarse voice. Get out of here, Bruce. Have you ever been to Floral Park like I have been? I just don't get it. You want to see something bad? Look at this. See, that needs to be addressed here at Lakeview. That needs to be addressed on the West Hempstead line. Because, explain to me how we can have crooked lines over here on the West Hempstead line just because we're in the Mid-Island region. No surprise. You know, Pine Power is right about one thing. You know, it's always about the South Shore. I know I'm the one complaining, but Bruce is the one who's really getting on my nerves today. You know, time and time again, we call on our elected officials to help us, but yet each and every time at Floral Park, especially because, again, my dad's accountant is literally right off the Floral Park train station, we get ignored. We constantly get ignored time and time and time and time and time again. So next month, even though I am passing Floral Park today, I'll do a quick teaser and I'll show you how bad it is. Because, you know, on the way to Queens Village later on, because what you're going to see is just something disgusting. So I'm now going to catch the N15 bus to Hempstead, and I'm going to go home from there because I got to reload my Metro card today, because tomorrow I have to take the Q31 after work because my dad's not picking me up tomorrow. So I will be going over to catch the M15 in just a second. So wrap up this video, I'm going to show you hopefully the outside of Floral Park from the train window. Okay, we are approaching Floral Park right now, and you know, this is what I mean. This station is very dangerous, right? They still have never fixed the situation with the netting over here. It's just ridiculous, and I even noticed it on the other side. I mean, the platform, look how bad the platform is. It's still a mess. And I promise you, everyone, I will be going further in depth in October once the station at UBS Arena opens. So to wrap up this video today, we're going to quickly take a look and see the progress of the westbound platform at Elmont. Okay guys, so this is the westbound platform at UBS Arena Elmont. Look at that, it looks like it's almost ready to open. So I can't wait to show you guys this next month. It's going to be amazing. So I'm almost at Queens Village. So we're gonna wrap up this video, and you know, next month's gonna be very interesting what I'm gonna show you guys. So until the next one, please take care. Wow, so they redid the elevator here at Queens Village. Look at that. I'm very impressed. These things are looking up over here. Actually, I don't want to take the stairs down.